How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
Nah, ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining the catch weight.
Giant Gervonta fan. I think that guy's so unusual.
Yeah.
His style's so unusual, and his patience.
You do fight, what weight would it be at?
195.
Oh, wow. So he would go all the way from 40 to 95?
Yeah, I mean, it would be an exhibition.
Okay. But, and so what does that mean? Is that 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, 10 3-minute rounds.
Joe Rogan and Terence Crawford dive into analysis, reacting to the shocking announcement of Jake Paul taking on Gervonta Davis. The unexpected crossover event is set to stream live on Netflix from Atlanta's State Farm Arena. The matchup has sparked major controversy, as Paul, a cruiserweight, will step into the ring against Davis, the undefeated lightweight champion, in a catchweight exhibition featuring an enormous 65-pound weight gap. Many critics have dismissed it as nothing more than a circus act. In the midst of the backlash, Rogan and Crawford break down what this clash could mean for the sport's credibility, reputation, and future.
Few rounds, he throws very few punches.
He's just measuring. He's a computer, man.
Yep.
He's just getting the data on you, faking you, taking pictures of everything you do, and then like round 3, round 4, he starts to fucking just, and he's slipping, pop, pop, pop.
He's got special power too. His power's special.
And he's mean too. As
Oh
well, man.
yeah, mean is a big part of it, isn't it?
I think having that dog, being mean is like the biggest part in it. You know, you be a great athlete. One day you're gonna come across another great athlete. You know, it's who's got more dog.
Jake Paul has transformed his influencer fame into a legitimate boxing career built on high-profile crossover bouts and savvy business moves.
Or like so fucking insecure. Kind of lost myself in the whole entertainment world. And so when I found boxing, it gave me that like routine, that discipline. I got to like take time for myself in these boxing camps. And every day for training, I had to like meditate. And boxing gave me the ability to like reflect on myself and like realizing who I was and who I wanted to be. And that helped me mature. To get addicted to that validation from others. And that's something that I realized that I had to face. And like, why do so many people want clout? I'm not good enough. I need followers. I need likes. It's driving a lot of our generation because they're working so hard to get this external validation.
Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis has built his legacy through dominant world title performances, establishing himself as one of the most feared punchers in boxing. In this matchup, Paul, competing as a cruiserweight at around 200 pounds, will face Davis, a lightweight champion near 135 pounds, creating a massive 65-pound weight difference.
25 is at the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Despite the criticism, Joe Rogan has consistently defended Jake Paul's standing as a boxer. On his podcast, Rogan emphasized that Paul is indeed legitimate, highlighting his clean, effective technique, and noting that nothing in his form looks incorrect. He added that while many mocked this opinion at first, more people are now beginning to agree with him.
Jake Paul wasn't Jake Paul if he wasn't this YouTube guy. He was just a boxer. And you see a boxer knock out the former UFC welterweight champion, not just the former, but one of the best ever. Knock him out with one punch like that. You're like, oh man, have you seen this Jake Paul dude coming up? He's fucking for real. Because nothing about watching him fight, to me, screams like he's in over his head. Nothing. He looks like a real boxer.
Terence Crawford, regarded as one of boxing's finest technicians, surprised many by expressing confidence in Jake Paul's long-term potential. In an interview on the Ariel Helwani show, Crawford acknowledged that Paul has been putting in serious work in training and has shown real improvement over time. He highlighted Paul's sharp right hand and pointed out that critics often dismiss him too quickly because of his YouTube background. Crawford emphasized that Paul's dedication and steady progression deserve respect, noting that his commitment and focus suggest he could have a legitimate path toward a title.
He says he could get a cruiserweight title in 2 years. Do you think he can?
It's possible. It's possible. Listen, man, a lot of people write Jake off, but Jake can punch with that right hand. He got a nice right hand. Gained a lot of respect for Jake because he's not YouTuber that's just boxing just to box. He actually trains and actually want to get better and actually have got better and really putting his time, focus, and energy into boxing. So you got to respect that.
When it comes to the idea of facing Jake, Paul himself, Terence Crawford has shown mixed feelings. At first, he dismissed the possibility, pointing to the size difference and Paul's lack of traditional boxing pedigree. At one point, Crawford even joked he'd only consider it for a $200 million payday. But over time, his outlook has softened. He's grown to respect Paul's discipline and steady progress, often praising his right hand and acknowledging the legitimate steps he's taken in boxing. Still, Crawford has been clear that Paul needs to test himself against seasoned boxers rather than relying on MMA opponents. So, while Crawford hasn't ruled out the matchup entirely, he also hasn't given it his full endorsement.
Jake Paul? Nah.
He too big?
Yeah, Jake big, but he doing his thing. Man, I'm gonna let Jake do what Jake.
You got $200 million for you.
I'm fighting Jake Paul. I'm fighting Jake Paul. Come on, Jake. Hey, Logan, I gotta fight your brother, man.
When you watched the Tyson and the Jake Paul fight,
Tyson shouldn't have been out there biting his gloves and stuff.
Was he biting his glove because that was a tick, or was he biting his glove like, man, I want to hit this joke upside his head so bad, but I can't?
I don't know. I don't want to spread no rumor.
Crawford has been far more critical when it comes to Gervonta Davis. He has accused Davis of benefiting from favorable matchmaking, pointing out that he hasn't consistently faced the elite names in his division. After Davis's controversial draw with Lamont Roach Jr., Crawford blasted the officiating on social media, insisting, "Roach won, and that should have been ruled a knockdown. I've never seen someone take a knee and not have it counted." He also used social media to taunt Davis directly, challenging him to fight Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis, even suggesting that Gervonta was avoiding real threats. Despite this tension, Crawford has still maintained respect for Davis's talent and skill inside the ring.
What I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. If everybody including Will, win. Fuck.
Same question for you. You're a proud father.
For sure. We're going to do easy work or challenge. I'm going to name 6 fighters and tell me easy work or challenge, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Devin Haney.
Easy work.
Shakur Stevenson.
Easy work.
Keyshawn Davis.
Super easy work.
Super? Damn. Lomachenko.
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a minute. I say he a challenge because he a vet.
Bud Crawford.
The only reason why I say a challenge because his size. He a way bigger guy.
And last one, Lamont Roach.
Challenge.
On Cigar Talk, Terence Crawford openly admitted that he simply doesn't like Gervonta Davis on a personal level. He described Davis as one of those arrogant types who rely on fame and security while acting differently in other situations. Still, Crawford acknowledged that Davis is a highly skilled fighter with dangerous power and sharp boxing ability. Despite his personal dislike, he made it clear that Paul's height and endurance could give him certain advantages, but Davis's elite punching power and refined skill set make the potential matchup an unpredictable chess match.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens, or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah,
but like his core personality and his ways.
Following the announcement, Gervonta Davis hyped the fight with a flashy highlight reel showcasing knockout moments from both himself and Jake Paul. The post's caption teased fans with a nod to their upcoming showdown in Atlanta, fueling excitement and anticipation. Meanwhile, Jake Paul leaned into the spectacle, embracing the role of the bigger man and promoting the fight as yet another opportunity to silence his critics. The news instantly sparked heated reactions throughout the boxing world.
Text that ass. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, stop it. Knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell them send that bag and I'm coming. And I'm, you know.
He can't fight. So
would you look at it as a joke if someone, if your team was like, yo, we want you to fight Jake Paul? Would you be like, come on, man?
I laugh at him. Like,
News being made official. Yeah. Good enough for the sounder. Jake El Gallo Paul taking on Gervonta Tank Davis Friday. It will be the Friday, November 14th.
Ain't disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it, so come prove it.
Is there a height limit in boxing?
Rolly Romero, once considered a rival of Gervonta Davis, came to his defense amid the criticism. He blasted fans who accused Tank of cashing out, calling their disrespect out directly. Romero snapped back, saying, "That guy just wants to make a quick buck. If he really wants to be on that level, then he should do it the right way." When asked what he would do if he were in Davis's position, Romero responded bluntly that he would put them on their knees. Despite their rivalry, Romero made it clear he wasn't going to sit back while Davis was disrespected.
You can't be mad at somebody for doing what they feel is best for them.
Will it impact Tank's legacy if Jake Paul were like to beat him or even like knock him out?
Dude, Tank's a 3-division world champion, 4-time 3-division world champion. At the end of it, bro, you can't take anything away from him. Bro, you can't be mad at somebody for doing what they feel is best for them. It's the same way Roach feels Tank is the best option for him. Same way that Stevenson thinks Tank's the best option for him, or like all that stuff, right? At the end of it, bro, we just want to do what's best for ourselves, right?
Facts.
Right or wrong?
Facts.
So just do what's best for you.
Chael Sonnen doesn't believe the matchup is as lopsided as many fans assume. Speaking on his YouTube channel, he explained, "It's not as bad a fight as you guys think, contrasting it with the previously suggested Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua clash. However, Sonnen highlighted a major concern, Gervonta Davis's inability to sell a fight. He argued that Tank struggles to promote or generate hype, whether it's a title bout or a main event, which could make the matchup less appealing from a marketing perspective."
Tank Davis. Tank is not the guy that knows how to sell a fight. Tank cannot sell a fight in his own division. It could be a title fight, a contender's fight, a main event fight. He could be the favorite. He could be the underdog. Tank doesn't know how to bring that information to you guys in a way that is compelling. And Tank is already blinking in this situation. You have one guy who is argued amongst the pound for pound current greats in boxing. You have another guy that has suggested he should not even be allowed to box, that he should have to call it something different. He should not be licensed. He should not be ranked in the top 14. He should never be selected for a world title. Okay. Now, Tank has one job to do, which is to let anybody know that's listening that it doesn't make any difference, that boxing is a real sport. My skills versus your skills, of which I am an abundance of and of which you have none of. My life's commitment and dedication versus a second or third or fourth.
Gareth A. Davies of TalkSport strongly criticized the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis showdown, dismissing it as a circus rather than a genuine boxing contest. He argued that while the event may attract a younger global audience, it ultimately damages the integrity of professional boxing. Davies warned that its spectacle-driven appeal risks overshadowing the sport serious side, presenting fans with a sugar-coated fight that strays far from traditional competition. Although he acknowledged Davis's potential to score a knockout, he maintained that the matchup's true value lies in entertainment rather than championship significance. A view that underscores the growing tension between boxing as a performance and boxing as an authentic sporting pursuit.
8 inches in height difference, 7 weight divisions between them, 5 stone, 70 pounds between them. It's a joke. It's a circus fight as opposed to a disgrace of a fight, which was Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul. At least you feel in this you've got quite a poor, very big one against a pound-for-pound, brilliant, unbeaten little un. And the little un who'll come up to his navel will hit him with a lot of body shots. I said in the week to Danny Kelly and Charlie Brooker that, do I mean Charlie Brooker?